Deion Sanders after this season, will he be with Colorado? I want your actual take. You've had the offseason kind of decide about
yes.
this.
My answer is yes.
Will Deion Sanders be here after this season?
Yes. I think Deion's going to stay in Boulder. I think that Juju Lewis, the outstanding fucking quarterback recruit, is going to commit to CU and walk in and start. I like the kid that played last year for Utah, Ryan Stout, something like that. Swami, Samsonite. I was way off. But I liked what he did last year against Utah, but I don't know if he'll be the starter going forward. But I do think that Juju will commit to CU. That will keep Seaton around. That will keep the offensive linemen around. That'll keep the other receivers around. And you know what? I know Shedeur and Travis Hunter are sitting there going, hey, we're going to go top in the draft and get out of here. But in the NIL world, who's to say they don't come back and get paid again and run it back?
Yeah.
So, look, man, especially if the top of the draft doesn't fall the way that Coach Prime wants and the way that Shedeur wants, because they are in position and will not go to certain places. And he's smart. Archie Manning and Eli Manning did it. Peyton did it. Remember, Peyton was supposed to come out as a junior, and I can't remember who had the first pick, but they were like, fuck this, we're not going there. So he went back to Tennessee and fell to the Colts at number 1. So sometimes, I know that's crazy, but with NIL now and endorsement money and all this other shit, who's to say that Hunter and Shedeur don't finish on the Heisman like 3 and 4, 2 and 3, and go, man, we just had a great team. Imagine what we could do with another year of development in Boulder with Coach Prime and with other receiver. And then Juju can come in and learn behind Shedeur for a year. I think it sets up for a more compelling storyline that way than they both leave, he leaves, and everybody just blows it up and CU gets used. I don't think that happens.
So you think it's a realistic possibility if, despite Travis and Shedeur's individual success, that if the team doesn't succeed, they'll stay for another year for that?
No. I think the team's going to succeed, and they still could stay for another year. Shedeur more than Travis, because I don't really think it matters where Travis Hunter goes.
Yeah.
Especially if he's drafted as a DB, he's just the best DB on the board. You take him, he plays for you for 12 years and goes to the Hall of Fame. Shedeur, though, so much of your quarterback and his success is the ability to fit in the right spot. And they're both juniors. So Shedeur's not out of eligibility. That's a lie. He's a junior. Shedeur's a junior and Travis is a junior. They're both juniors. Look that up, because I'm pretty sure that.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. I'm not sure about.
Pretty sure. I think Shedeur's a junior. And I almost guarantee you he's got a COVID year left. Doesn't he have? Yes, right there. Doesn't he have graduate eligibility? Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has another year.
He could come back for another year. So, he may be a senior on paper, but he will have another year of graduate eligibility. That is the way it works.
He's probably
go back to
2021. Yeah, he is. Yeah, come on.
He has plenty of time. Yeah. So he could absolutely stay. So, look, I understand their dream is to go to the NFL. Every player's is. But now the ability to get paid, shit, he might make more his senior year at CU and be in a better situation going into the NFL than going out this next year and being in a shitty, for example, let's say I sent you that form. Let's say the Broncos are the number 1 pick in the draft.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Does he leave? Please fucking leave. Yes. Let's say the Giants are the number 1 pick in the draft. After watching the offseason with them, you want them going to New York?
Oh, I don't think Deion lets that happen.
And there you go. So Coach Prime has already outlined there's several teams that he doesn't want him to go to. Mm-hmm. So he doesn't really want him to go play in cold weather city and all that shit. I know Denver's cold weather, but it's 95 degrees outside today. Mm-hmm. So look, man, you can take what I'm saying and be like, I'm crazy. But again, it's happened in the past with a lot of quarterbacks that have looked at things and gone, you know what? I'm going to go back and see what happens rather than now just jumping at it to jump. You don't have to go get paid now right when it happens. You can actually set yourself up for success.
Right, no doubt. The Broncos. I don't think you really think if the Broncos were at 1, he would declare. But if say Atlanta was at 1, do you think he'd declare if Atlanta was at 1? I think that's probably one of the teams Deion's highlighted. I believe that's
but Atlanta just picked Phoenix. But at the same time, with the salary cap the way it is, and the ability to just draft a quarterback, and if you don't like him, you can just draft another one. I mean, it's they aren't making as much. There are no more bonus babies. It's like when I was playing with the Dolphins and they drafted Jake Long, number 1 from Michigan. Mm-hmm. Jake Long got like $75 million to sign. And he was a great player for him until he got hurt. But that kind of shit, like, remember Sam Bradford when he signed with the Rams? Mm-hmm. It, like, crippled their salary cap. And if he doesn't work out, which he didn't, it puts him in a fucking terrible position.
Sets him back for a long time. Yeah.